Hi, this is Doug Allen. Welcome back. We are on our Date with Destiny questions. I did these for my mastermind group to help people understand what they're getting themselves into going with Date with Destiny, decide where they really want to go, and to make sure they have momentum, make sure they know how to follow through when they're done. So here's the question. I tell people, if you go there and Date with Destiny, it's really cool because you get to see Tony do interventions. And my friends who've never been to a Tony event say, well, what's an intervention? And do I need an intervention? I say, yeah, maybe you do. I don't know. But what an intervention is when Tony talks to someone in the room, they'll stand up and they'll have a problem in their life, and it could be anything. I've seen some of the most horrific stories women have told about sexual abuse as a child. I've seen men who were thinking about if they didn't get help, they're going to go home and murder their families. It's literally, that's how serious some of these problems are. And so in those moments, Tony has to intervene. He has to take what he knows, all the skills, the resources he has, and intervene on the situation and help these people see a different path, a different future than they might not have seen until they came to that event. So the answer to the question, yes, an intervention is something that Tony does, and if you need one or not isn't really the question. The question is, maybe when you get back home, you'll cross paths with someone else who could use your help. I'll give you an example. We did an event last year called our Watch Island event. It's a speakers boot camp. We ran this mansion up on this island in the St. Lawrence River, and I invited a couple of friends I just met at the time. They're my best friends now. They're part of my Destiny Partnership group. And they didn't know what they were getting themselves into either. It was supposed to be a speaker's workshop, but I did intervention on people, because lots of times when people have to stand up in front of the room and talk, some of their fears come out, some of the old conditioning comes out, and I see that and I want to help them through it. So my one buddy, Jim, he watched this, and I didn't really work with him one-on-one too much at this event, but he saw me work with other people, doing interventions with other people. So when he got back home, something happened. His daughter, who I think was 10 or 11 at the time, was incredibly stressed out and upset because she went to camp that day, and she had some girl that was bullying her. And it was devastating to her, and she was hysterical. She didn't want to go to camp the next day. It was the first day of camp, the summer camp, and it was a big problem. Jim tried contacting her parents. I mean, not her parents, the kid who's bullying her, that kid's parents, tried to resolve with the head of the camp, and he couldn't get anywhere. And now his daughter was devastated, fearful, just really in a bad place, didn't want to go to camp the next day. And in that moment, he knew something had to be done. He knew, just like Tony knows when he sees someone from the front of the room, he knew that whether he had all the training or not, whether he knew all the details, he had to make this happen. He had to talk to her, work with her, walk her through this to help her see a different path forward than she might not have seen otherwise. So when you go to Date with Destiny, think about that. Think you're going to come back home, you're going to cross paths with someone, inevitably. You're going to cross paths with someone who is going to need your help, and there's going to be a moment where you see that and you realize it, and you're going to think back to everything that you saw Tony do, everything you learned, and you're going to see how you can help someone, and when you help them that fast, it's just a magical experience, because you help them have the breakthrough by helping them see something in a way that they might not have seen before, and they will take that path. Once someone sees a path to happiness, a path to a brighter future, if you can show them that path, then that's all you have to do. They'll take it, they'll find it, and they'll walk down that path themselves. So, again, this is Doug Allen. I will talk to you soon. If you want to watch the rest of these videos, it is at dougallen.com/DWD. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.